Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are playing Gabriel Knights, the Beast Within. This will be the 11th episode, and we got information, spoke to the police, got some information about a murder over in the Marienplatz, and we're going to head over to Perlocker, see if we can meet up with Von Glauer, the guy who runs the club, some details with him. Maybe bounce around.
Baron, Gabriel Knight ist hier, c'est Suzanne.
Lassen Sie bitte ihn herein.
Please let him in. See if we can find some information and maybe feed off of the rest of the people.
Gabriel, what a pleasure to see you so soon. Bringen Sie uns bitte ein zweites Glas Wein.
Bring him a glass
Hope
of
I'm
wine.
not taking advantage of your kind
Please.
invitation.
Well, my invitations are meant to be kept. Come, warm yourself.
Now he's gonna get his interview in.
I hope you like wine. I got hooked on the grape when I lived in France.
It's fine, Baron.
It's not. It's a trick. It's werewolf blood.
All right.
Good. I like to
And
have
now
things
you're a
settled.
werewolf.
You were going to tell me how you found the clap. And
clap?
about your hunting in America.
Oh.
Oh, there must be more interesting subjects.
No doubt. You are a man who runs deep, I suspect.
On my off days.
He's hitting on you.
I find nothing more stimulating than a new companion. A fresh mind with treasures to reap. New thoughts like rare birds uncovered and examined, one by one. It is only when people know each other well that they run out of things to say.
May we never be so cursed.
Yeah, when you know somebody too well, I suppose you don't have a lot of conversation because you know everything they're doing each day already. Take a look around all this stuff.
That's a great mask. Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
No, African mask, what it looks like.
Interesting.
Or
Is it African?
no, it's Aztecian.
Indian.
Yeah.
I picked it up in Brazil.
Native American is what he meant. This is before that time. Didn't those dubious events about the Black Wolf happen in Brazil? I wonder. Alright, there doesn't seem much else to do. Go ahead and talk to him a bit.
Are you from Munich originally?
No, I was raised abroad. But both
He's
of
raised
my
by abroad.
parents had deep Bavarian roots.
Really? Where abroad?
All over. France, England, South America, North America. I love to travel.
That was okay.
So tell me about your family.
The Von Glovers? We are not nearly as old a line as the Ritters, I'm afraid.
Do you have a wife? Children?
Good God. No.
You
Sound
got
like
time for
someone
that?
else I know.
I've been picking up on certain similarities between us. Do
He's
you
gay
have
for you, man.
relatives? How fair is the Ritter family tree?
I'm the last.
I too.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose all trees eventually stop bearing fruit.
He's gay for you, man. That's what's going on right here.
How'd you end up here?
My circumstances were probably not much different than your own. I wanted to return to the land of my ancestors, and so I did.
Leg cramps.
Which reminds me, you were going to tell me how the Ritter family ended up in America.
My grandfather. He left the family and went to New Orleans.
But you chose to return to the family.
Oh, you chose.
Why?
If you want to know the truth, I didn't have a hell of a lot of choice.
Yes. I understand.
On my leg. Be in the show. We
Tell
know
me
his
about the
history.
club.
Much as we played.
I'd prefer it if you formed your own opinions. To be perfectly frank, I could use a fresh perspective.
Okay.
That's one reason why I invited you to join us.
Well, it's a little homoerotic. I'm probably going to need more women in the club.
How about telling me about the other club members?
Ah, my select few. You find them valuable friends once you get to know them.
Did most of them come to the club through you?
For the most part. Though occasionally, fate throws one into my lap.
Yep, I'm seeing. He's not he's not hitting on you. He's just fully planning to turn you into a werewolf. Going to be a werewolf. Just settle your mind for it now.
All of the men at the club are from wealthy German families, I gather.
Yes, but it's not quite that simple. I am a believer in self-determination. Each man at the club must also be personally accomplished and gifted.
Really?
Absolutely. For example, von Eigner owns one of Germany's biggest meat butchering plants, and he runs an elite private brewery. It's true he inherited the business, but he's expanded it a great deal.
Okay.
A butchery. Huh. And the others?
Price is recognized as one of the best trial lawyers in Germany. He seems pleasant enough in person.
A
but
place
you would be surprised how
place to
vicious he can
process
be
the
in
meat.
courtroom.
A really good loyal to protect them if they ever get caught.
And Henneman.
As with the government.
As
He has a
alone is
prominent
good.
position and is an acknowledged contender for higher office.
Really?
Political aspirations.
There have been newspaper reports that predicted the highest.
That would be convenient for his friends, wouldn't it?
Such men are an asset to everyone who knows them.
And Baron von Zell.
Von Zell's family owned the majority of stock of one of Munich's oldest banks.
In his own personal accomplishments?
None yet.
Gar is a quite promising young man. He was always top of his class, the best at anything he did.
But he's still
I keep
kind
picking
of
up
new.
a past tense here.
You haven't seen him at his best. He's going through a rough spot lately, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Might have to ask him, talk to him if we can about that. Okay.
There's something about the club I don't quite understand.
Yes?
I get the feeling you're not your average, ordinary hunting club.
No?
Well, that room in the basement, for instance.
Well, you shouldn't
I
have
gather
seen.
you've been exploring.
Well, the door was open.
It doesn't matter. You are right. Yes. The Königlich Bayerische Hofjagdloge is more than just a hunting club.
What you call my mama?
We share certain philosophical beliefs as well.
Okay. What's a philosophy?
I'm curious about these philosophical beliefs of yours. Can I talk you into enlighten me?
Are you really interested?
Yes.
I'm glad.
It's like a
You
cross.
seem to be the sort of man who would appreciate our way of thinking.
It's like a cross between
The men at the club and
Gavin
I,
Rossdale
it is our desire
and Willy
to
Wonka.
reconnect with our true physical nature.
Make him real creepy
Think
looking.
of it this way. What makes men different from any other species on this planet?
More brains.
Civilization.
Oh, that too.
Of course. Oh, it's not a bad thing, human society.
Opposable thumbs.
But it has come at a terrible price. Through civilization, man has lost his physical self, his sensory power, his instinct, if you will. He became fat and lazy, a dulled, rusted blade.
And those are my good days.
Picture a beast in the woods. It is alert. It It smells. It sees. It feels everything around it. It can tell where some other animal has passed days before, where food is to be found. It can sense danger. You put civilized man in the woods, and he's comparably deaf, dumb, and blind.
I hear you, but isn't some of that related to physical makeup? Our senses of smell and hearing aren't as sharp as those of wolves, for example.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Surely man once had those abilities.
You think so?
As generations of city dwellers fail to use their most acute senses,
They do say that a lot of our
started to
instinctual
fall away,
habits
the way
is
limbs
because of
wither
our
when not
animalistic
exercised.
nature from the
believe
past.
We can hold this
Oh,
degeneration,
you gotta get up, cat.
and not only hold it, but recover that which was lost.
It's an interesting concept. Do you have any proof that such powers
Try to
are
avoid the
recoverable?
camera.
Proof? I felt things myself. Keener hearing, sharper smells, but documentable proof? That is harder.
Yeah. Can't reveal your
To what
werewolfness.
extent we can recover these primal abilities, and what some of those abilities might prove to be, that is what we still struggle to find out.
You're very convincing, Friedrich. There's no doubt that the potential is fascinating.
More philosophy. Jeez. This is going for a minute.
How does one go about trying to get back in touch with one's physical self? Does it have something to do with hunting?
You are right.
You just have to drink my wine.
That's part of it. Yes.
Blood wine.
Man is, or was, a predator. But unfortunately, he was too smart for his own good. He figured out how to raise his prey in pens.
Yep.
Hunting helps us get back in touch with our predator soul.
Do you? Get back in touch with your predator soul?
Some of us have been more successful at tapping into that than others.
Mm-hmm. There's werewolfism. Man, this is a long conversation.
So how has this philosophy affected the men
Some
in the
serious
club?
knowledge plot dropping.
The men at the club are all excellent specimens who have used the philosophy to increase their success and power.
So your woods becomes corporate headquarters, your prey the competition.
Some of the technique can be applied, yes. When the senses are primed, one can pick up all sort of feedback that is normally lost in the haze.
Speaking hypothetically, do you think it would be possible to take this philosophy too far?
Funny
Probably.
that should occur to you so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It hadn't occurred to me for the longest time. I hope not.
Long, dramatic pause. Are you the Black Wolf? I mean,
Have you
do
ever
you
heard of the Black Wolf?
know anything about him? Oh, Lord. Oh.
So sorry.
It's all right.
Gunther! Würden Sie das bitte reinigen?
You barely got me.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Danke.
Yes, watch him clean up. Yes. Wipe our tables.
I feel so clumsy. Danke, Gunther.
What was your
What
question
was it you
again?
asked again?
I asked if you'd ever heard of the Black Wolf.
Of course, you did.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Had time to think about that
I
answer.
suppose you just startled me. These killings in the papers. They've really got me derailed.
On edge. maybe.
Any particular reason?
People getting slaughtered. Children. In broad daylight. Nature can seem cruel, but it is orderly. It does not waste or torture. Not like this. And with the club espousing what we do, our philosophy does not support this kind of thing.
No. I don't like that kind of
I'm
thing.
sure that's true.
I apologize. It's
So
just,
someone in your club is not doing their things right,
I am concerned.
as
We are
one should
not
be.
put in the best of light under these circumstances. To promote hunting when these atrocities in the papers. You must understand. The nature I promote is not a murderer.
I get you, buddy.
When a healthy beast kills, it takes only what it needs to survive. And it does so respectfully. It is only the man who is capable of such a pointless slaughter.
So a wolfman would pointlessly slaughter for need, right?
I'll be glad when this has passed. I'm sure the other men feel the same way.
I bet. So maybe an outside source, non-related to the club, is doing this, but these guys are still like wolves. They're just not bad wolves.
I'm not sure what else to say.
Let's see if there's anything I haven't bought. Nothing in my inventory seemed to make a difference, so let's see if we can go back to the hunting club and
Well,
possibly get some more details. Now we've got some details about this place
It's been a
open
rare
up
pleasure.
to ourselves.
I've been kind of isolated over here myself.
I'll see you at the club tonight, won't I?
We have
so much in right.
common.
And perhaps you'd like to come over for a drink after that? It will give us a chance to talk some more about the others.
All right. He's hitting on you.
Thanks.
He is hitting on him. And all the others are jealous. So jealous. Anyway. We're at the Platts. I'm going to have to go walk all the way down for it anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Who the hell is this guy?
Germans. Always in a hurry.
Oh, okay. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.
Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.